Well, most of the times we spend time hating and criticizing ourselves instead of loving and appreciating who we are. Today, we are going to be talking about how to love ourselves. How do you love yourself as a person? I'm Lovely Ino, and this is the Lino Just. Welcome to the show. Let's do this. Well, think about how you treat those people that you love and respect. You're patient, you're kind, you're loving, you're everything that you can ever think of to them. But ask yourself one question: do you give this to yourself? Are you loving to yourself? Are you patient with yourself? Are you kind to yourself? Well, if not, the time is now and it's never too late. One of the tips on how to love yourself is to show yourself that you love you. You've got to sleep well, you've got to eat well if you have the capability. If you can't feed yourself, eat well, please. You've got to reflect on yourself when it comes to life. What do you want? What are your priorities? What are you thinking about in life? You've got to reflect on yourself. You've got to play. Playing is not for kids. People mistake that. Even if you're old, you're 30, you're 40, you're 20, you're 15, you've got to play. You've got to eat well. You've got to show all the things that you show to other people to yourself first before showing them to other people. You get? Yes. The second tip is to think about who you are surrounding yourself with. We are always influenced by the people we surround ourselves with. If you surround yourself with a smoker, you're gonna be a smoker. If you surround yourself with someone inspirational, you're going to get inspired to change your life for the better. You've got to think about your circle. How does it help you? How does my circle help me? Is it always there when I need help? Is someone that I surround myself with always there when I need something? If not, you've got to think twice about your circle, those people that you surround yourself with, and yeah, you've got to change your life for the better. And if those people that you surround yourself with are not helping you do that, it's time for you to reevaluate and think about getting people that can help you achieve the best in life. Another tip would be to accept the pain. Sometimes we always confuse self-love with positivity and optimism. Like you already, the word is optimism. Now I'm laughing at myself. Someone's really give me headache to pronounce when it comes to them. Well, you've got to always not confuse self-love with positivity and optimism. No one is perfect. You're not perfect. If you're going through something and there is that pain, you've got to accept that you're hurting. You've got to accept that you're jealous. I do that all the time. And you've got to not ignore these feelings because they are real and will eat you up. If you always pretend that you're okay, you always pretend that everything is fine, and you always try to run away from these feelings, one day is going to come and they are going to eat you up. The best thing to do is to accept that you're going through something. If you're to talk about it, talk about it. Because if you respect or if you accept that you're in pain, then you're being honest with yourself, and that is going to help you forgive yourself and embrace yourself as a person. Because if you're going through something, then you've got to accept it, and then you're going to forgive yourself and those people that caused it. If at all there are those people that really hurt you, then accepting the pain means that you're embracing your past and who you are as an individual. At the end of the day, this is helping develop you as a human being. You get? So accept that you're going through pain. Do not try to run away from it, and you will thank me later. As I always say. You guys. Another tip would be to think about what you really want to do with your life. Most of the times when we were young, we used to think about, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a nurse. But as we grow, we reflect on ourselves, if we love ourselves enough, and get to know about what we really want. Well, do not forget to really, really think about what you want to do with your life. Have a purpose in life. You've got to understand what you want and where you want to go in future. Ask yourself these questions. What were you passionate about as a child? I was passionate about, I wanted to be a doctor. But then I ended up being a journalist at the end of the day. So yeah, you've got to reflect on what you are passionate about as a little child. You've got to think about things that are on your bucket list. What do you want to do before you turn 25, or what do you want to do before you're dead? Then if you have, or if you think about these things, then you have a purpose in life. And if you have a purpose in life, or if you discover that you have a purpose in life, then you're on a journey of discovering yourself as a person. At the end of the day, if you really love what you do, it's gonna teach you a lot when it comes to loving yourself as a person. Lastly is to find and open your heart. You've got to accept your flaws, as I was talking about earlier. You've got to accept the pain. If you're a bitch, accept you're a bitch. You've got to accept if you don't like certain people, or if there are things that you've got to accept that other people are going to find weird, but you've got to accept, because it starts with you as a person. If you have flaws, remember why you have the skeletons in life. If you slept with 100 people in the past, if you do things that are really, really weird and you like doing them, or you like doing them back then, accept them. And yeah, you've got to remember why you have them, so that you reflect on not doing something like that you find now, like you're growing up and you're not supposed to be doing it. You've got to accept the reason as to why you have skeletons in life. You've got to stop being ashamed of your past and start understanding it. I'm not ashamed of my past, however much I really have a weird one. But I'm starting to accept. I'm also on a journey of discovering and loving myself as a person. And I'm telling you, it's an amazing journey. First of all, it is possible. You can do it now. You're not old enough, or you're not too old to discover or to start loving yourself as a person. Understand yourself. Appreciate your past. This is going to help you, or this is going to, it's going to help you appreciate your future, or your now. Catch me next time. It's been me, Lovely Eno. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Lovely Eno. Follow me on all my social media platforms. I already told you, they are words that really give me a hard time to pronounce. Bye.